When Samuel Eto'o joined Chelsea in August 2013, it felt like a strange dream. The once fearsome goal machine of Barcelona and Inter Milan, a three-time Champions League winner, was now 32 and heading into the rough-and-tumble Premier League. And not just anywhere. He was reuniting with José Mourinho at Chelsea, a club already stacked with attacking talent and ambition. No one quite knew what to expect. Was he here for final payday? Would he cope with the pace of English football at his age? The skepticism was loud, but as always with Eto'o, he let the pitch do the talking. On his high-spending project. Mourinho, who had managed Eto'o during their historic treble-winning season at Inter, saw an opportunity. Though the striker was past his prime, he still had the instincts of a predator. Chelsea fans were curious but cautious. The club already had Fernando Torres, Dembaba, and a young Romelu Lukaku, who was loaned out again. Eto'o wasn't signed as a long-term solution, but more of a stopgap with experience. Eto'o made his Chelsea debut in September 2013 against Everton. He looked rusty. Critics whispered, "He's done." But then came October, and with it the goals. His first goal for Chelsea came in a 4-1 win over Cardiff City. It wasn't flashy, but it showed his sharpness inside the box. Then came one of the defining nights of his Chelsea stint, a hat-trick against Manchester United in January 2014. It was vintage Eto'o, smart runs, ice-cold finishing, and a celebration that became legendary. After scoring the first goal, he ran to the corner flag and mimicked using a walking stick, a cheeky response to Mourinho's comment about him being maybe 35, not 32. The joke had been caught on a camera when Mourinho was speaking off the record, and while it caused a stir, Eto'o flipped it with humor and class. He ended the Premier League season with 9 goals in 21 starts, including crucial strikes against Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United. For a Finnish striker, it wasn't a bad return. Mourinho's comments about Eto'o's age created one of the most memorable off-field stories of that season. In an era when African players often had their ages questioned unfairly, Eto'o took the dig personally, but responded with grace. In fact, after his time at Chelsea, he said, "Thank you, Jose. People now talk about my age, but not my football." It was classic Eto'o, proud, self-aware, and unafraid to speak his mind. His impact, short stay, sharp impact. Though Eto'o only played one season at Chelsea, 2013-14, his influence was greater than the numbers suggest. He brought maturity, leadership, and a winning mentality to a team in transition. Mourinho's second spell was just beginning, and Eto'o's presence helped steady the ship. His European experience, calmness under pressure, and big-game mentality were invaluable in a young squad filled with rising stars like Eden Hazard, Oscar, and Cesar Azpilicueta. After one season, Chelsea decided not to extend Eto'o's contract. He moved to Everton, but his Premier League legacy had already been sealed. He wasn't the fastest or most feared striker anymore, but he had delivered when it mattered. And for Chelsea, that's what counted. Legacy, a legend's final act. Eto'o's time at Chelsea was short, but it added an interesting chapter to a glittering career. He proved he could still perform at the highest level, silenced doubters, and reminded everyone why he was once considered one of the world's best strikers. He may not have lifted trophies in blue, but he gave fans moments to remember, especially that unforgettable hat trick and old man celebration. In the end, Samuel Eto'o came to Chelsea as a veteran, but left as a cult hero.